Hey guys, this is Rick MacDermid with Senior Solutions Group, and thanks for checking out this video. I'm going to give you a quick update on some new developments. Before I do so, though, I'd like to give you a couple quick stories of our week. We had a gentleman contact us. He had lost his Medicare plan due to non-payment, and so for those of you who have Medicare or any type of insurance, whether it's homeowners insurance, car insurance, health insurance in this case, I really suggest that you put it on auto pay, either through your online banking or through the plan directly, especially for our seniors out there. It can be very confusing to figure out what bills are paid, what bills aren't paid, and just to have auto pay keeps you from losing your insurance. In this case, that's what happened to him. So he got disenrolled from his plan, and this last December 7th, he called one of those 800 number Joe Namath type ads and talked to a telemarketer who he said he talked a mile a minute. And I didn't know what he was doing. He ended up putting him on a plan. He wasn't sure of what it was. It turned out it was a Medicare Advantage plan, which 99% of the time that's what they're going to sell is Medicare Advantage, as opposed to someone like us or other agents that we've worked with who have a balanced approach, because it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. So anyway, he didn't know about this plan. It turns out it's a very brand new plan in our area, and so we're kind of taking a wait-and-see approach on this plan. So his main concern was, I want to be able to talk to someone, and so just yesterday we were able to help him sort through all of his options, make sure he's on the best plan for himself. And now he understands what he has, and he knows that he can talk to us. Because when he called that telemarketer agency back, they didn't know who he was. They said, well, you talked to so-and-so, they're no longer with us. And so just to make a long story short with him, he just didn't know what happened because they talked so fast and it was all over the phone. He doesn't use a computer. So that's one story. Another story is back on December 6th of this last year during the annual enrollment period, I got a call late in the day, just before I was heading home, from an 88-year-old lady who lives in our county. She was referred to us by her doctor's office. And she was on a Medicare supplement plan, is on a Medicare supplement plan G with a carrier. We're not the agents for the plan. And she had a standalone drug plan with Humana, and she called one of those 800 numbers and got put on this Medicare Advantage plan unbeknownst to her. She thought she was paying zero and was going to save all this money and get all these free items, free this, free that. And then before she realized what she had done, she ended up calling us trying to figure out what had happened. And I explained to her, yes, you had signed up for a Medicare Advantage plan. She really didn't even know what it was. Again, she's 88 years old, trying to sort through all of this stuff. And so we were able to help her log into Medicare to find out what her drugs were, make sure that she was able to stay on that plan. So we went on the Medicare website, found her drugs, looked at all the plans, and put her on a different Humana plan that would save her about $300 or $400 a year in her medications. So then she called us again today saying, well, what about this doctor bill I have? She didn't realize that she's on the Plan G with the Medicare supplement plan and that she had to pay the first $233. So she used to be on Plan F, which didn't have the deductible, but that plan's gone up and up and up in price. So she switched to Plan G with her daughter's help, we found out today, a couple of years ago. Long story short, we went into Medicare.gov, we went into the website for Humana and found out that her Humana drug plan was terminated due to non-payment back at the end of last month. So it's a good thing she called in because I was able to catch that for her. Unfortunately, we spent about an hour on the phone with Humana, myself and her, on a three-way call, and we thought we were able to reinstate her, but we were not able to reinstate her. So she's going to have to wait until January 1st of 2023 to get a new drug plan, and she'll have to pay a late penalty for the rest of her life. So because she wasn't on auto pay, she was using coupon books. She got behind in her payments, didn't realize it. She was getting letters from the plan stating that she was late. They terminated her plan without her really realizing what happened. We did our best to get her reinstated, but we couldn't. So I called her daughter. Her daughter said, yeah, Mom, she'll call these 800 numbers, and we've told her and told her and told her not to do that. But she hears these things on TV, get free this, free that, Joe Namath, William Shatner, J.J. Walker, talking about it's free. Just call and we'll set you up. Well, that's kind of what these seniors our clients especially, we have clients that call us all the time. What about this? What about that? What about this free thing here? I can get this and this and this. I can get money back on my check. And they call these 800 numbers, and they might talk to someone who's just brand new in the business, and all they're taught to do is sell Medicare Advantage, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Advantage, and not give them both sides of the equation. We had another client come in, a brand new client, just the other day. She forgot to make payments on her insurance because it wasn't set up on auto pay. She's 84 years old, and her son was able to help her. Long story short, we're able to get her better benefits for a lower price. So that one has a happy ending. So just be advised, if you're not using auto pay, I highly suggest it's actually safer than mailing checks, which can get stolen from the mail. So don't hesitate if you're not on auto pay to set up auto pay. So shifting gears, just this last week, postal workers will be required to enroll in Medicare Part B starting in 2025. The landmark Postal Service Reform Act, which Congress passed this week, ends the mandate that the Postal Service itself pre-fund its health care for retirees. So this will shift the cost to Medicare, and it will actually cost Medicare now, not the Postal Service, but Medicare is going to have to fund all of the Postal Service retirees. So it's not a big chunk of money in regards to Medicare's total budget, but the Medicare Trust Fund is projected to run dry in 2025. So it's kind of kicking the can down the road a little bit with our government politicians. They're going to have to figure out, how are we going to fund Medicare past 2025? Probably what's going to happen is we're going to continue to see Medicare costs continue to escalate. In 2022, we saw the Medicare Part B premium jump 15%, almost 15%, from $148.50 up to $170.10. And if you're making a higher income, you may pay a lot more than that. So a lot of people are trying to figure out, how are we going to save money on our Medicare cost? We're also seeing what potentially might be a precursor to all federal retirees being forced into Medicare in the not too distant future. So Medicare may see not only the baby boomers retiring, but a giant influx of postal retirees. That's going to happen. It's been passed by Congress, as well as potentially, we know how big the federal government is. We're going to see potentially a lot of these federal retirees being forced into the Medicare system at greater cost for everyone on Medicare. So we are always looking around the corner on your behalf, trying to make sure that we're staying on top of things so you don't have to be stuck either paying more than you should. So if you haven't reviewed your Medicare supplement plan, if you're turning 65, if you're getting ready to retire, and you're losing your employer health benefits, you owe it to yourself to find an agent that you can trust. We advise to look at local agents in most cases. Now, there are some national agents that do a really good job, but a lot of these telemarketer companies, all they focus on is Medicare Advantage. They don't talk about regular Medicare and a supplement. It's almost like a foreign language to them. So if you don't have a local agent, or if you don't have an agent that lives in another state that's taking good care of you, feel free to reach out to us at Senior Solutions Group, seniorsolutions.net, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, and share this with a friend. When you become a client at Senior Solutions Group, we don't just help you now, we help you for the rest of your life. That's our goal. We want to be here for you, for your kids, for your grandkids, whoever needs help. You don't have to become a client. Just this last week, we helped a teacher who's going to go on state insurance in all likelihood just sign up for Part A of Medicare, and we sent her on her way. She couldn't figure out how to do it online. So if it's just one or two questions, feel free to reach out to us. We are here for you. We just love helping people. Thanks for checking out this video, and have a great rest of your day.